Two Fat Bears. And this is our weekly video blog about weight loss on the South Beach diet. Yes. And this is episode 10.
Yes, it is. We've had good results once again this week, haven't we?
We have, so you'll see that at the end of the episode when we weigh in.
Or if you cheat, you can go online and see it. You ought to be ashamed.
So today we're going to just sit down and have a little chat about some things on the diet that we wanted to discuss with you also.
Right, we want to encourage you to look at other things that are important in the program besides just eating right and exercise. We want to talk about those things that mess you up here in your head and how you help you, yeah, and the people around you and the things around you that influence how you live every day. And so that's what we want to talk about today.
Okay. So our little fireside chat today is going to be about support systems that you might have or might need while you're trying to lose weight.
So we're going to talk about first the people around you that help you to lose weight, and we're going to talk about technology that you can use to also help you lose weight and keep it off.
So it's important to have, if you have a spouse or significant other, that person is supportive of you while you're trying to lose weight. I mean, you cannot have success if you're being sabotaged by your partner.
So right, it's one thing to go home every night to a clean kitchen, as we call it, a clean kitchen that has proper food in it, and to eat, and then to go to work every day and eat hamburgers and hot dogs and French fries. You're never going to lose weight that way. But if you go home and not only do you have a clean kitchen, but your spouse or significant other is eating that way with you, you're going to be successful.
Right. So there's no dangerous food in the kitchen here, so
right.
We're doing well together. We're both enjoying being on the plan right now. We're not bickering too much about it. So.
Not at all, really. And also the other thing is kids. If you have kids, it's a lot of times they don't need to be on a diet simply because they just don't, unless they're really big. But
they can be successful on the diet. I mean, the kids don't need all the sugar that they would be getting from the way you would normally be feeding your kids.
So, look at that, like saying you're not on a diet, child of whoever you're, Joe or Billy or Ann, that you're just going to eat better.
Right.
You're going to eat the right kind of foods and all that.
And bring their hyperactivity levels down a little bit.
It sure might. So, yeah, people around you, and then technology.
So, yeah, there's some websites that can help you to track what you're eating or to offer a community of support if you need that. I've used eDiets for logging what I was eating, but I didn't find it particularly helpful.
Yeah, and I know South Beach does have an online program, but we really haven't subscribed to it. I don't know how good it is, but we do know it exists.
There's an online community that I participate in that has a thread about weight loss that I sometimes check into and see how other people are doing on the plan.
Yeah. So if you're into technology and you like using that to track your progress and to get help from other people online that are doing what you're doing, great. I mean, we're members of our TiVo community groups around here, and you do that, don't you, on the TiVo community forum? Right.
There's a thread. That's the thread I was talking about.
Yeah. So if that's what you're into, great.
So that's people I know or have met and dealt with that they're trying to lose weight, not necessarily on South Beach, but by whatever plan they're using.
Right.
And we're all just encouraging each other.
And so as long as you're doing something about your weight gain, if it's South Beach, great. If it's something else, fine. Whatever works, as long as you're doing something.
Now, another piece of technology that we want to talk to you about is another website that we are contributing to.
Yes, we are.
It's called Yelp. And so we have a Yelp account called twofatbears.yelp.com where you can see restaurant reviews that we've written that kind of help you to figure out what to eat while you're dining out on the South Beach diet.
Because the book says you pretty much need to avoid fast food restaurants.
So all the restaurants we've reviewed so far are big national chains, pretty much.
They're all over the country.
Yeah, and of course, the review on Yelp is tied to a particular location, but
we're here in North Texas.
They're pretty much applicable to any of the sites.
For example, some of the restaurants.
So IHOP.
That was
and
Olive Garden, but we hadn't done Olive Garden yet. But
Carino's.
We got Johnny Carino's,
which we featured on the show.
And
let's see, Abuelos Mexican Embassy, which is probably not as big a chain.
Yeah, it's regional to North Texas.
Panera Bread.
Nah.
I know some of these sound really suspicious for being on a diet with very little grain and bread.
Go check out what we've written about those restaurants, though, and you'll see that they do, at least to some degree, support people on South Beach.
They have options for that. So yeah.
Whole grain breads instead of white bread. Or skim milk. Well, IHOP, I wanted to mention, doesn't, offer skim milk. They only offer whole milk. Shame on them.
But they have tomato juice.
Yeah.
Tea, coffee,
or
and
tea.
Diet soda. So,
So it's that kind of stuff that we talk about in these reviews.
Right.
So you could turn to that for help. And then the other thing we wanted to talk about real quickly is sabotage. That is a problem that we all deal with. And we can sabotage each other.
You can sabotage yourself.
Or people around you will try to sabotage you.
So if you have some friends that are trying to drag you down while you're dieting, you might need to put a little distance between you and them until you're successful, because you're being successful in the plan is the best revenge for their trying to sabotage you.
And it might be too that they themselves are overweight and maybe they're just not where you are. I don't know what it is. It's speculation, but people do that. And then you can sabotage yourself. You can say, well, I'm just going to have this biscuit this morning for breakfast, and then maybe I'll have a little juice. Oh, well, I've wrecked my day, so let me go ahead and have that piece of pie later. Or each other, like you were talking about.
Right.
What?
Well, previously, like I would try to sabotage exercise, and you would try to sabotage dieting, the food part of it.
Oh, come on, have a biscuit. Make me feel better if you eat one.
Right.
We actually did that the other day. I did that too. But it was just a small little thing. It wasn't a big deal. But we're talking about major, all the time.
Yeah.
Sabotage, Or I'm too tired. I just don't want to go exercise today. You need something. So sabotaging each other. And then yourself, of course. So we've talked about that, so what's we going to say? Just fight it off, right?
Find the encouragement you need to be successful on the plan.
Yeah, and have that goal in mind. Ours, again, is the 40 pounds for me and 50 pounds for you for the cruise.
Right.
Shorter term goal is 20 pounds me, 20 pounds you.
Which I think I'm there and you're really close.
I think so. So
we'll probably have an episode on the reward for meeting your short-term goal.
Because we're going to when we get our new clothes, we're going to lay them out and you can see where we were and where we're going. And that's exciting. So
that's our episode for this week. You can reach us at twofatbears@gmail.com.
Or online at twofatbears.libsyn.com.
And if you visit our website, you can see links to any of the things we've talked about in our show notes for this episode.
Yeah, so stay tuned with us. Keep coming back every week. And as Blaine says, you'll watch us lose weight.
11.4.
You're good. I lost over a pound 1.2 ounces.
Yeah,
Yay.
very good.
At the end of week 9, right, Tommy? Right. Start of week 10?
Episode 10, 278.6, so that's about 2.5 pounds down.
Pretty close. Very good.